Hello, dear doctor. It's an honor to be here to present my research ideas outlines to you. My name is Liu Meng from China. My metric number is PHP223015. I'm doing the program of Doctor of Philosophy in the Faculty of Social Science and Humanities for my first semester. My research field is TESOL, and my supervisor is Dr. Sari. Here's my research title: English Language Need of Metallurgical Engineering Students for ESP Course Development in China, a Need Analysis. My presentation consists of 7 parts: research problems, research questions, research designs and instruments, sampling and data collection, data analysis, expected findings, and the last one, list of references. Now I will demonstrate these parts in detail. Let's first start from the research problem. There are 4 elements in my statement of problems, as you can see. The first one is ideal scenario of research. As rapid globalization of world markets and the growth of English as a commercial lingua franca, great importance has been attached to the practical characteristics of English as an instrument. A general college English teaching model in the past is no longer suitable for the current English curriculum. So, developing ESP courses based on needs analysis of each discipline can improve the students' motivation for English learning and proficient usage of English for future career development. However, the reality of the situation is there is few practical methodological advice for implementing needs analysis in the field with the instruction of corresponding theoretical framework of need analysis based on ESP theories. What's more, researchers always focus on the whole engineering as a research subject, regardless of the specific differences among disciplines and further exploration of the specific language requirements and expectations of each discipline. Thus, this results in the consequences of the audience. In a worldwide background, subsequent ESP courses often fails to address a learner's authentic and urgent needs, and the majority of the participants were dissatisfied with the current ESP courses for undergraduate students. And in the specific background of China, the ESP curriculum is chaotic. Some teachers even directly use the EGP teaching mode to teach ESP courses. And many university teachers have insufficient awareness and attention to ESP teaching. Finally, let's come to see the related research of the field. Papers of research on need analysis began to increase rapidly no more than 10 years from now. According to the Web of Science database, more research focused on the field of business English and medical English rather than engineering, particularly metallurgical engineering. The same is true according to China National Knowledge Internet Database. Researchers have shown that students from different disciplines prefer certain language skills and teaching methods and expect to practice strategies and skills that is closely related to their own profession. For recent years, case studies or simple qualitative research of structured interview or quantitative research with questionnaires with small size of easily accessible sampling to fill in the pedagogical gap are often conducted. However, the validity and reliability is in question, and this is far from enough for the comprehensive and in-depth research of this field. As for the research design, mixed method research design is used in this research. Collaborating quantitative and qualitative approach can facilitate better understanding of research problem by presenting a comprehensive and in-depth view of the needs of the ESP learners. There are several models of the mixed method approach. In this study, sequential explanatory design model is used with collecting quantitative data in the first phase and then the qualitative data in the second phase. And equal attention is paid to data of both quantitative and qualitative analysis. In this study, triangulation of sources and methods are used to enhance the validity and reliability of the study. As for the methodological triangulation, researcher uses quantitative statistic method with different instruments like questionnaires and tests, and qualitative thematic analysis with interview. As you can see in this chart, both quantitative and qualitative instruments are used in this research. Quantitative instrument includes questionnaire 1, questionnaire 2, GEP test, and self-assessment of CEFR. The qualitative instrument is interview. Questionnaires are adopted from other researchers with confirmed validity and reliability. So, in summary, Question 1 is analyzed with quantitative questionnaire 1, GEP test and self-assessment of CEFR, and a qualitative interview. Research question 2 is analyzed with questionnaire 2 and interview. Research question 3 is analyzed with questionnaire 2. Next, let's move to the sampling and data collection part. As you can see, the triangulation of data source in this study includes data collected with different groups of stakeholders, that is, teachers, students, industry participants. G-Power software with one-way ANOVA calculation is conducted in order to determine the minimum sample size. As a result, the minimum sample size is 180. Clustered random sampling and disproportional stratified random sampling are used in sample selecting process. As a result, 4 universities from northern, southern, western, and eastern of China are chosen. They are Anhui University of Technology, Shanghai University, Chongqing University, and University of Science and Technology, Beijing. The 4 companies are all from the subsidiary of China Metallurgical Group Corporation. The whole sampling process is demonstrated in this diagram. The quantitative data is collected from 4 universities and 4 companies. Students are choosing from second year and fourth year undergraduates, with 150 second year students and 150 fourth year students. The content teachers are choosing from teachers of metallurgical engineering, with 80 content teachers. The English teachers are choosing from teachers of non-English majors, with 80 English teachers in total. As for the employees are choosing from those who had experiences in the international cooperation program of their companies. So much for the quantitative sampling. The qualitative sampling is based on the quantitative sampling with 15 second-year students, 15 fourth-year students, 15 English teachers, 15 content teachers, and 15 employees are choosing for the interview. Here comes the data collection part. There are 2 phases for data collection. Phase 1, the quantitative data collection. It includes 3 steps. Step 1, search for telephone numbers of the Human Resource Office of the 4 universities and the 4 metallurgical companies. Number 2, explain in detail about the usage of the questionnaires and tests, and try to ask for the access of email address of the participants. The last step, the 2 online questionnaires of Chinese version, self-assessment of CEFR and GEP test are sent through email with a cover letter that explains the details of the study. Phase 2, the qualitative data collection. There are also 2 steps. Step 1, email the participants for their permission for interview and ensure about the confidentiality and no privacy is related. Number 2, the semi-structured, in-depth interview can be conducted through telephone, and the whole process would be recorded by the researchers. After we finished the sampling and data collection part, let's move to data analysis. Research question 1 and research question 2 are analyzed with quantitative method, including SPSS version 27, descriptive statistic, frequency, percentage, standard deviation, and means, and the qualitative method, including in vivo with thematic method. Research question 3 is analyzed with quantitative method, including SPSS version 27, independent t-test, and ANOVA. Through the quantitative and qualitative data analysis, we can get expected findings as follows. We can identify the present English proficiency of undergraduate metallurgical engineering students and possible relationship with educational level. Explore gap between students' present English proficiency level and required level. Investigate perception of the students' target English needs of different groups of stakeholders. Identify possible differences of different groups of stakeholders on perception of the students' target English needs. Finally, provide guidelines for students' English needs for further curriculum development and promotion of students' English proficiency related to their profession. Instead of satisfying students' needs of ESP learning by intuition, this study provides quantitative and qualitative support with triangulated approach for policymakers, curriculum designers, and ESP teachers of higher education to develop specific ESP courses and enable students to promote learning efficiency to closely combine English learning with professional learning and career choices. The last part of my presentation is a list of references. Here are the examples of the references. I wrote those references in APA form with alphabetic sequences. That's all from my presentation. Thank you for watching.